Hi, welcome to another bite of Mind Your Concepts by Mentormind. Today we are going to be speaking about content marketing. So what is content marketing? Content marketing is a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and retain a clearly defined audience, and ultimately to drive profitable customer action. This means that content marketing should help you build strong relationships with your target audience by providing consistently high quality content that is relevant to them. This will successfully engage the audience and strengthen your brand image, which will ultimately result in converting that audience to customers for your brand. However, the content should not be created with the only purpose of increasing sales. It should be able to grab the attention and needs to engage the audience on a constant basis. You must be wondering, how can you get their attention? This can be done by creating content that would be most effective for your organization or brand. Now, how do you know what kind of content would be the most effective for your venture or your brand? We will find this out by answering the following questions. The first question here is, who will be reading or viewing your content? You first need to identify your target audience. Target audience refers to a specific group of people that your content is being targeted towards. This is the demographic of people who would be most interested in your product or the service you are providing. Identifying the target audience will give you information on what kind of content to focus on. To get a better understanding of the target audience, you can create customer profiles. A customer profile, also known as target audience profile or a buyer persona, gives you information on the exact traits of your target customers. You can refer to our other video on customer profiles to get more information on this topic. Moving on to the next question. What content are your competitors creating? There are three types of competitors that you need to identify. Competitors who have the same target audience, competitors who offer similar products or services, and finally, your direct competitors who offer similar products and services to the same target audience that you are targeting as well. Once you identify these competitors, review and assess their content. Try and understand exactly what kind of content are they creating and the impact that it has on the audience. You can also get a better idea of what isn't working and how to improve upon their ideas for your benefit. This research is only meant for you to get an idea of what content works and what content does not work. Do not bank on their content ideas and recreate the same content. That will only lead to a negative brand image. So the next question is, what content has been created so far? This requires a content audit. Review the content your brand has created so far and assess the effect on the audience that it has had. This includes all channels of content such as website, social media pages, blogs, etc. You can reach out to customers and collect feedback as well. All the information that you would have collected by answering these three questions will provide you with invaluable insights on what kind of content would be the most effective. Now that you know what kind of content you need, what do you do next? You can create a content marketing strategy. The first step for creating any strategy is to identify the goals. Goals can be about creating brand awareness, generating leads, building a community, etc. Identifying a goal will help you strategize content accordingly. The goals for any campaign need to follow the SMART framework, which is they need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. If you have created goals for your digital marketing or social media strategy, it is very possible the goals for your content marketing strategy will be the same. An effective content strategy can be drafted through content mapping. Content mapping outlines how each piece of your content strategy relates to and supports the customer journey for your product or service. It helps you connect every piece of content to a stage of the customer journey and visualize opportunities to better meet the needs of your audience. Creating a content map helps you with the following. 1. Identify the content that would engage your audience at each stage of the sales funnel. 2. It helps you create content that helps customers get what they need at each stage. 3. It helps you guide customers through the customer journey more effectively. Now, to create a content map, you need to first create a customer profile, which has already been discussed before. The next step is to be familiar with the sales funnel for your product or service. A sales funnel is a marketing concept that maps out the journey a customer goes through when making any purchase. As the audience passes through each stage of the funnel, the closer they get to committing to making a purchase. Tracking the potential customers through the funnel can help in determining how they need to be approached, through which medium, and the kind of messaging that needs to be used. Having a better understanding of how and when to approach them prevents losing prospects by overwhelming them with too much information or approaching them through the wrong medium. Based on the research that you have done, you should be able to get a better understanding of what content would work better at each stage of the sales funnel stages. To learn more about the sales funnel, watch our Mind Your Concept Bite on how a sales funnel works. Now, content marketing does not end with strategizing and publishing content. You need to identify the KPIs, that is the key performance indicators, to assess the effectiveness of the content as well. One way of doing this is by figuring out the key metrics for each content piece. One of your KPIs is active followers on social media page. You should track the followers who engage on your content by liking, commenting, and sharing. Similarly, identify other metrics that will help you assess your content and curate content more effectively to reach the goals that you have outlined. The list of metrics must be part of your content marketing strategy to ensure there is a framework to track its success. Content marketing is a very powerful tool in today's world of digital business, and I hope you make content create magic in your marketing plan. All the best.